Hello, everybody. How y'all doing today? Today is day number 43 of 100 to New. Today, I'm going to talk about dark shadows. And talk about myself. I don't know. Hopefully, somebody gets something out of this, and maybe it'll help somebody. But dark shadow. I just got finished eating some chocolate. It tasted really good, too. Dark shadows. I don't know what people mean by dark shadows. There used to be a thing used to come on the internet. It used to say, dark shadows, and it used to be at some type of show, and it was vampires and all that kind of stuff back in the day. Hey sis, how you doing today? But when I'm talking about dark shadows, I'm talking about the downs of being the only child. I'm talking about the downs of being the power of one person. I'm talking about the downs of going through healing situations by yourself and there's nobody there with you. I'm talking about the downs of having to encourage my own self all the time. I'm talking about the downs of all my vacations being with just me, myself, and I. As the Beyonce song say, me, myself, and I. I'm talking about the not having an outlet. I'm an outlet for people. People come to me, they get advice. People come to me, I cheer them up. People come to me and I help them. But I don't really have that person that I can just say, I'm having a bad day or things not going well or things are happening that I don't understand. And let me run this by you, because people have a tendency to make judgments. They sum things up and it gets all convoluted. So that's what I'm talking about on these dark shadows today, because, you can be, I always felt like that I had to perform for my friends or for my relationships and for people so that people would be there for me or be with me. But I always had to perform like be this, be that, like I'm jumping for hoops for other people. But at the same time, that is not reciprocated towards me. So I used to internalize that and say, well, something must be wrong with me. What's wrong with me? Your mama don't want to have nothing to do with you, and you estranged from your father. What's wrong? What's wrong? What's going on with you? You're not close with nobody. I used to feel like, okay, what is wrong with me? So now I feel like I don't feel that way. But I do have those dark shadows where today was a difficult day for me because I feel like that, I don't have like even family or friends or people to say, okay, this is what I'm going through. This is what I feel. And this is what's happening to me at this particular time. And how can you be of service? Because I know that when I express myself, people cannot really handle it. They usually start trying to give me in a judgment or making things up as they go along. But really, really being there for people, I don't think people understand what that means to be there for somebody. So today was one of those days, where it felt like there was a dark shadow. I've been through so much. This is my journey, and I've been charting these last 100 days. So today we on day 43. We're almost halfway through it, and that's what I feel. I feel like that I have to be perfect with people that I know, and if I'm not perfect, if I say the wrong thing, I make a mistake, people quick to tell me what they think or feel or whatever. That's how I feel. I feel like I've been there for a lot of folk. But they have not reciprocated. The reciprocation has not been there. So I normally don't say these type of things on Facebook, but hey, I'm keeping it real because this is the journey. This is day number 43, and I was going to go live on 43, and this is what happened on 43, was having them dark shadows. I'm the last person I said something to, and I was just telling them how I was feeling or whatever, just some weeks ago or whatever. They didn't want to hear it. They couldn't deal with the fact of where I was at that particular time. So just because people encourage people does not mean that people who encourage people don't need to be encouraged. So if you have somebody in your life that's always encouraging you, call them up when they're not calling you. Call them up and see how they doing. Encourage them. Give them a encouraging word. Give them a good word. Let them know that you're there for them. Let them know how you feel about them. Let them know that they mean something to you and that you are genuinely concerned about them, because you don't want people to walk around and feel like they know you and that you don't care about genuinely what they're feeling and what they're going through. You know, you want people to know, because you don't want them to be in dark places, feeling alone. We got too many people feeling alone. I told somebody not too long ago, I said, and I'm not going to say her name. I said, hey, girl, where you been? I ain't seen you. She said, I knew you was okay because you was on Facebook. So my relationship with this person now is strictly her inboxing me, and this is somebody I knew and met years ago. I was like, is you crazy? So now our relationship is turned to a cyber relationship. Because I guess the phone is a lot more attractive than talking to people in person, I guess. I'm not sure. But this is what I was feeling today. I was feeling like I needed to encourage myself. So I had to encourage myself. There was nobody else to encourage me. There was nobody else to say it was going to be all right. There's nobody else going to say that you don't have to be perfect. You don't always have to have it all together all the time, every single day, all the time. You, Alina, can be encouraged. You can't encourage yourself. So I'm saying this to you. I reached out to you today. You know who you are, called you on the phone. Somebody in California, you was busy. So I know lots of people, but we have a tendency to forget about each other. So remember each other. Be there for one another. Love one another. My friend called me, my long-term friend called me, something that's happening with a family member of hers, and she was saying, I said, I believe she's going to get up. She said, I believe she's going to get up too. So we have to encourage one another. We have to love one another and have to be there for one another. I've had some dark places in the last couple of months because I've had some down times. This year alone, I lost my godmother. And that was a person that I've been knowing. She's been in my life since I was a little tot. And she always encouraged me. And she was always open her doors to me many, 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 many times. And she was a good godmother to me. And so I missed her. And when I would go to talk with her and tell her stuff, and she would just open her door, and she'd be trying to watch the game, and I'd be telling her stuff, and she'd be listening to what I was saying. And it hurt me to my heart for my daughter to put her on the video, and she was in her last days, and I was just trying to talk to her and stuff. And so that was this year. I lost her, you know. So I had some people that was close to my life, and they all went on. You know, not all of them, but a lot of them did. So today was like dark shadows for me. You know, it was a very difficult day because I feel like I got to stand in my own strength. But every minute is a new minute, and every moment is a new moment. So, peace and blessings to you. Be there for somebody. Listen to them. Encourage them, even if they are the encourager. Because encouragers need to be encouraged.